Alon Pincus, thanks very much. Ehud Olmert, the Prime Minister here, has said there are 3 conditions now. 1, you got to give back the 2 soldiers who you kidnapped. 2, you got to get soldiers down to the border and take care of Hezbollah. And in addition, this firing back and forth has to discontinue. A live look, there are some Katyusha rockets landed just behind the camera position, even as we speak. Not an unusual occurrence, but certainly closer than normal. We'll be back from commercial in 2 minutes. Back live now, and we have incoming at the moment. Let's bring this microphone down and bring Jennifer Griffin over here with us. We're at a broadcast facility, and now the air raid sirens have just gone off.
They're calling everyone to go into the shelters right now, Shep. We were just down in Kiryat Shmona, and what's interesting is tonight, of all nights, there were more people on the street tonight. We saw people up in their windows. They clearly were not in the shelters. And now you hear, this is the PA system that they broadcast when there is incoming, and as you just saw, there were at least 3 Katyushas fired into this area.
Before you got up here, Jennifer, before our commercial break, we actually watched 3 or 4 different ones land 300 or 400 yards in that direction and explode, but they didn't land on any buildings. They just landed in a field, which is often the case, and then you don't even know about them unless you see and hear them.
That's right, but you're talking about a matter of a few hundred yards, Shep. Just over here is a civilian population, and we saw cars in the street. Normally it's been a ghost town here, so it is surprising, but again, they are going to be going into the shelters now.
Here's another little bit of an unusual thing. Normally these Katyusha rockets stop firing with darkness, because when they shoot up the Katyusha rockets from the other side of the border with Lebanon, they make this sort of fiery spark that allows the Israeli Defense Forces to see them, and then you can take them out. Tonight they're going late.
Well, we saw this last night too. We were
until
live
about midnight,
yeah,
right?
Well, and even after we had some incoming. And what I've been told is that not only do they give off a spark, but Israel has heat-seeking missiles that can fire back, and geothermal imaging on these tanks that you've heard firing out, and the artillery that you've heard firing out, so they can strike these. So this is extremely unusual for them to be firing. It's really a very brazen strike, and that's what we've seen in the last 24 hours, a brazen strike on Haifa. And we also understand from the Israeli military right now, you hear the thunder of that.
That was a thunder of an outgoing tank.
That's going out, that's right.